Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm Jade. This is How to App on iOS. And today, we're continuing on with re-recording Adam Burse's song, Repetition Radio. And we're going to give you a reminder of what that sounds like, the original. Let's Oj.
Supposed to be a different day. Was all the lyrics sound the same? One agenda, ball to the fore. Everyone else thinks it's a bore. Who let these clowns on parade? Try to fool us with their grand masquerade. Try to play their grand charade whilst they try to seal our fate. Now it's our time to break the cycle of the same old lies. Round the day and repetition radio, don't know what to do. Same agenda, the same old life, for the same old song at the same old time. Round the day and repetition radio, gotta break the line. So I'll stand on my own and sing something from my own mind. Together we are one, an explosion to your white lies. The elite think they have won. It's the moment their control died. They've lost their power to down on the streets. Now they see the anger from everyone they meet. Now it's our time to break the cycle of the same old lies. Round all day and repetition radio, don't know what to do. Same agenda, the same old life, from the same old song at the same old time. Round all day and repetition radio, gotta break the line. So I'll stand on my own and sing something from my own mind. Turn up the lyrics to change the day. The past agenda is now in flames. Exciting times now lie ahead. Finally, the clown's masquerade is dead. The old guard has been replaced. Getting rid of propaganda and hate. Media don't know where to turn. The rhetoric has taken a downturn. Changing the agenda for ourselves. Ideas of the elite caring for themselves. Now we've broken the circle of lies. We can get on leading our own lives. Now it's our time to thrive. We change the outlook and change our lives.
Boom! Where are we? We're here. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the show. You doing well? Everyone doing well? Good times, good times. Adam Burse, killer song. You know the deal. We miss him. If you ever don't know, if you're kind of watching, you're not up to speed, our dear friend Adam Burse, you just heard from their Repetition Radio, passed away this year, and as a massive loss, massive hit to our entire community. And so what I'm doing here on this show is going ahead, and I've broken up the stems of his track, and I'm re-recording all the music and adding my own vocals to it, and then we're going to shoot a video and release it, and I'm going to hit up somebody really famous this week, and hopefully I'm gonna see if Hetriani will play something over the top of it, just that lead that's underneath, and give it a bit of pizzazz. I think that would be super cool. So I might hit him up this week now that the song's coming together. Thanks, Thomas, for slinging the links as usual. I'll say hello to you all. Metalhead Hippie, what's going on? Roadies Jam Cave. Hello, Mike and Joe. And Scapular Winging Records, Paul O'Farrell. What's happening? We've got Greg O'Sullivan. Boom. TC, of course. Leela had a great showing just then. Showing like she's a dog on parade. What am I talking about? Yeah, I reckon we can convince Hetriani to add something on there, maybe, you know. All right, I need to do a bit of an update for you guys on what's been going on with Russ's thing that we've been running. Hello, Valerie Butt. Thank you all for being here. All right, let's talk about Russ's thing before we get into it. So, we're doing well, guys. We're doing well. There's been two ways you can donate to Russ if you're not up to speed. Russ left his iPad in a bag full of water. And he's got no iPad to make music. So we're trying to raise some money for him, and boom. So remember, now this fund me that I'm raising through my cause, this is in Australian dollars. So whatever we raise here is half. So we've got £500 so far for Russ's iPad, which is just huge. I can't, thank you enough, all of those who have already donated. It's very, very cool. So it's about £525. And look, there's been many, 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 many of you who have donated. The list, I can't bring it all up right now. And Russ has, I think, in PayPal's, I think Russ said I think he's £700 already over there just in PayPal's as well. So we're pretty close. We're pretty close to doing it. Yeah? So it's wild. But we'll give you more of an update. The other thing with this thing here, I can't pull the money until the fundraiser ends. Now, I was going to run a GoFundMe for this, but GoFundMe, I can't even go into the anger I had with GoFundMe. Can you believe a company, right, that I've been using GoFundMe since 2012, right? And I used to get the money out through PayPal. Well, they changed how they do it. Now they don't use PayPal. So instead of sending an email out to their users saying we don't use PayPal anymore, they just fucked every account that's ever done it. And you've had to delete your entire account, all your history, and just start a new account. So I told them to go fuck themselves. What a joke. I've never heard of anything like that before. But so I'm using this My Cause, which is an Australian company. So we're doing really well. So thank you everybody and it's been tough. Russ wrote me a letter the other day and, he's not used to this. I don't think this has ever happened before. I don't think Russ has ever put his hand, and he's not even doing it. This is me who took this initiative, not Russ. So I just did it and waited for him to be angry at me. Hello, David. Hello, Darren Anderson. All right, we got to get into this song today because I'm running out of time. I've been doing some work here. Check this out. It's looking good so far. We're looking good here. I've been chopping up the vocals. We're going to work a bit on the drums today. We've got to work on the end. So the end, I've fixed the end now. I know how the song ends, but we've got to work on some of these drum rolls because it's virtually the same drum roll every bar. So I've got to fix that up. But most of the vocals are in here, and I'm going to have to redo the end of the guitars and the end of the bass. That'll only take a few minutes, but it's sounding good so far. Let's have a play through, shall we? And we'll bring up our mixer. All right, you ready, guys? Let's give it a burl.
Supposed to be a different day. Was all the lyrics sound the same? One agenda, motive for everyone else thinks it's a bore. Religious clowns on parade, try to fool us with the grand masquerade. Try to play their grand charade whilst they try to steal our moments, they're controlled by. They've lost their power to down on the street. Now they see the anger from everyone they meet. Now is our time to break the cycle of the same old lies. Groundhog Day and repetition radio, I don't know what to do. Same agenda, the same old line, from the same old song and the same old time. Groundhog Day and repetition radio, I gotta break the line. So I'll stand on my own and sing something from my own mind. Turn up the lyrics to change the date. The past agenda is now in flames. Exciting times now lie ahead. Finally, the clown's masquerade is dead. The old god has been replaced. Getting rid of wrong with anger and hate. Media don't know where to turn. The rhetoric has taken a downturn. Changing the agenda for ourselves. After years of the elite caring for themselves. Now we've broken the cycle of lies. We can get on in our own lives. Now is our time to fight. But change the outlook and change our life.
So that last bit's are still stuffed with the guitars, but I got the end right with the drum. Sorry, this little bit here, that bit right there. So we're all good now. Pretty happy with it. Vocals, man. Now I'm so happy with the harmonies I got in there. They're sounding neat. Now you would have noticed too if you've been following along each week when we split Adam's vocals from the track. It picked up some of his guitar bends, some of those bends, and it would make every now and again this weird like cow noise, like so I had to go in here, you can see here, and I had to chop these out. So all of his, this is his vocal track here, and I've had to try and chop out as many of them as I can. So some of his words have been cut off. I'll show you. So I've had to cut off some words there. We can probably give that a bit more. So if I bring that out, it's really hard. But the good thing is that I've got my double vocal in there, which fills out the end of his words, so you can hear. See, it's back in there again.
Now is our time to break the cycle of
The same old lies, Groundhog Day and repetition radio. I don't know what to do.
same agenda, the same old line, from the same old song at the same old time. Groundhog Day and repetition.
So I've done a fair bit of treatment on his vocal as well to try and cut out as many artifacts as I can because it is a split track from the original, so it gets a lot of artifacting in there. We've got these metal vocals down in here as well.
Break the cycle of the same old life. Groundhog Day and repetition radio. I don't know what to do. Same agenda, the same old line, from the same old song at the same old time. Groundhog Day and repetition radio. I gotta break the line. So I'll stand on my own and sing something from my own mind. Together we are one. An explosion to your white lies. Sing something from.
Then we got these final death metal growls.
Turn up the lyrics to change our day. The past agenda is now in flames.
I really haven't balanced these vocals either.
Exciting times now lie ahead. Finally, the clown's masquerade
is king. The old guard has been replaced. Sweet. Now, those guitars I can fix up at a later time, but today I need to work on these drums. So I am using the, I have cheated a bit and used the amazing new drummer that comes with Logic because it does such a good job. Why not? So we're going to focus on these for a little bit and just try and... So at the start of the song too, it has this little and a kick. I wanted to do my own kind of intro, but I think keeping it authentic is the way to go. So yeah, so I had to do this on a separate track, this little part here. But let's focus on these drums in here. Now you can see every drum roll is exactly the same. And we can leave that one. But we're going to go into each of these and kind of vary up. And to vary up these drums a little bit, we just need to change the complexity a little. So I'm going to make sure our drums are showing up here. There it is. And we've got part 1, 2. Let's get rid of that. And all we need to do is change this fill complexity. And that should, there we go. Next one, fill complexity. And then we'll leave this one here the same. That's cool. Let's hear how it goes up to there, how much we've changed.
Supposed to be a different day. Was all the lyrics sound the same? One agenda, bolted up for everyone else thinks it's a gore. Religious clowns on parade, try to fool us with their grand masquerade. Try to play their grand charade, whilst they try to seal our fate. Now it's our time to break the cycle of the same old life. Groundhog Day and repetition radio, I don't know what to do. Same agenda, the same old line, from the same old song at the same old time. Groundhog Day and repetition radio, I gotta break the line. Don't stand.
All right, so this chorus here, we've got, we need to alter these a little bit. I think we're going to throw this one here. Let's change the complexity, bring that right down. Let's hear this one. Nice. Hey, softball Susie. So we're back into the verse now, I do believe. No, we're not. On my own.
And sing something from my own mind. Together we are one. An explosion to your white lies. Believing they have won. It's the moment their control died. They've lost their power to doubt on the street.
Nice.
Now they see the anger from everyone they meet. Now it's our time to break the cycle of the same old lies. Groundhog Day and repetition radio, I don't know what to do. Same agenda, the same old line, from the same old song at the same old time. Groundhog Day and repetition radio, I gotta break the line. So I'll stand on my own and sing something from my own mind.
Okay, so this section goes into toms. Let's change the complexity of the roll here. Nice. Then back 2. We'll change the complexity here. Change the complexity here. Right, so I'm just going to change this one up a bit. And that one a little bit down. And that's going to be it, I think. I'm not going to think about it too much because Adam's got so many roles. I could have mimicked exactly the same as what he has, but I wanted to make the drums a little bit less complex because in the original, there's a lot of complexity going on with the drums. So I wanted to give the song more space. Hey, I'm allowed to change it a little bit. Hello, Tremor Bear. Hello, Softball Susie. What's happening? And I think that's going to be okay. So what we're going to do now is jump out of this, save this, and we're going to do a duplicate. We'll let this, oops, I didn't want to do that. We'll get out of here. Let's do a duplicate. So we'll do, I'm doing session control here kind of thing. Cool. Let it update to the cloud. And I'm just going to make a duplicate so we can always go back to number 2 if I botch this. It's always good to make a duplicate in case you botch it. And what I'm going to do now is turn these drums into MIDI. So I should be able to drag across all of them. And then I should be able to join. So now they're all joined into one part. And now I should be able to convert to MIDI. So down here we can convert to MIDI region. And look at that. Now we've got all our drums in a MIDI region. You're probably saying, why are you doing that? Well, I want to split these drums up. It also means I can now take this part here, which has a cymbal crash in it, and I can bring this up here and add this in. So we'll just undo that. Let's get rid of this crash because I think there's one already there. And now we can bring this drum track in here, and I can bring this last drum track on this spare track I made up here as well too, like so. And then we can start looking at splitting these drums up. So let's once again select all these and tap, and we're going to join. So it's all one block. Nice, nice, nice. And now I should be able to split these up via individual, let's go into convert into note pitch. And look at that. So now all the drums are separated into each part of the drum kit. Awesome. This is what we want. So now I can individually, or you would think individually, go in here and change the volume of these. But look what happens. So when I drag this, they all move together. So there's a trick to this to get this sorted. And I'm going to show you how to do that here in here in Logic, if I can remember how to do it. How do I do it? I think I've got to create brand new tracks. Let me just check what's in. Let's unsolo and see what's in this master track here. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in here. Yeah, there's nothing in this track here, but we need it for now. Okay, so this is the boring bit, but I want to show you the process of how I'm going to go through this. So it looks like up here, what is in here? It looks like a synth. So when I solo this, they all come out wrong. So what I'm going to do is create a brand new drum track. In fact, what I'm going to do is go here and hit a duplicate. And then I'm going to take this drum track up here and drag it down. Now, I can solo this. See that? How before, when I tried to solo this track, they all soloed. But now this one will solo by itself. So I've got to go through and do this for all of them. So I'm going to go here, duplicate, then drag this down. Then the next one, duplicate and drag it down. Next one, duplicate. You'll understand why this has value in a second. Next one, duplicate, drag. It's a process, but absolutely worth your time in Logic if you've started with the Logic drummer and you want more control over your drums. So I'm going to duplicate this one, drop it, next one. These are toms, I think, here. Yep. Drag. 2 more to go. And then I can delete these old tracks, right? So let's duplicate and drag. So now we've got all these empty ones in here. I'm going to multi-select these. So I'm going to go in here, multi-select all these empty tracks now because I don't need them. They're done. And the beautiful thing about doing this is now I can pick individual drum pieces for each individual, so different cymbals or like snares from different drum kits in Logic. So we've got all these selected, all the ones I don't need. And now I should be able to delete these. Not by doing that. Let's go back and do this again. Douche. Get all those selected. I can't remember how to do it now. A deselect here, and I should be able to right click. There we go, right click and delete. And now they're gone. So we've got all our drums, and now I can individually select these. How cool is that? And I can group them. So that's the main thing. Hey, Sith, what's going on? I can group these now. So I don't really need this one. So what we're going to do now is select all of these. And this one. And I can go up here. And now I can click on this. Click on... Are they all still selected? I think so. Then we can create a summing stack. That was wrong. Let's undo that. Don't do that. Make sure they're all selected. And we want to create a summing stack. And now they're all neat. Look at that. So all our drums are all in this neat little stack, and I can expand them. And now if I hit solo, it's just all the drums here. And I can go in and change all the levels. Beautiful. See how easy that was?
Everyone has fixed its door. Religious clowns on parade. Try to fool us with their grammar charade. Try to play their grand charades. Whilst they try to seal our fate.
So was another reason I did that. Not only do I have more control now over all of the drums, I can like get rid of them really quickly and stack them all, and they're out of the way. You can see them all up there. And then I can go in later on and rename them, give them all names so I know which one's a snare, kick, toms, all the individual toms, and I can go in there and edit them myself per track. And if I don't like where a tom is, I can go in there and edit that later. But that is the best way you're going to get control over your drums. I've talked about this so many times on the channel. If you're using the auto drummer, sure, it's great. It's fantastic. It plays really well. But then to be able to bring it down and granularly work on it yourself and make those flourishes or change out. I can now go in and I could go in here, find where that snare is and replace the SoCal kit with a snare from another kit. I can add different sounding crashes from other kits. Just makes it even sound so much better, so much like a real kit. And that's what you want to get from your performances, don't you? I think you do. All right. Let's have a quick playthrough, and then we'll run the ads.
Supposed to be a different day. Was all the lyrics sound the same?
Swap these guitars.
radio, I don't know what to do. Same agenda, the same old line, from the same old song at the same old time. Groundhog Day and repetition radio, I gotta break the line. So I stand on my own and sing something from my own mind. Together we are one.
All right, let's try and get these vocals kind of mixed up a little bit better. Those growls are a little bit low in there. So let's find those growls. They're here. And while we're doing that, let's run the ad. So every day on the channel, we run an ad because it pays the bills, all that kind of stuff. And if you want to avoid the ad, you can become a YouTube Premium subscriber or just skip the ad and we'll wait for you to come back and I can tell you what's happening the rest of this week. The ad has been run. Okay, well, those who may be getting served an ad, you may or may not get an ad. I never know. Let's come over here because tomorrow, my friends, we have this dude coming on the show. Michael Thompson, he's a bit of a rock and roll legend. You're going to be shocked at this guy's history. He's been playing in bands since he's 11 years old. Not only has he been in heaps of bands and toured all over the US, but he has run his own sound studio, so doing lighting and sound for gigs. This guy's done stuff for like presidential stuff. He's a very fascinating human being, so I can't wait to have him on the show tomorrow for a little bit of a rap. Yes, indeed. So that is happening there. There may not be a walk with me next week because I just need a week off. It is what it is. And Saturday, which is tomorrow for me, no, the day after, I've got my girlfriend coming over again and I need a weekend off. And that's why the whole change of the channel has happened. Last night, a video dropped for Nembrini's double reverb. It's a remake clone of the Fender Twin amp. So that's on the channel now. It's only a 12-minute video. How good are the demos now? They only go like between 12 minutes and 20 minutes. None of this like hour. Hello. Yes, Sith, it is. That is him on vocals. So we took the original track. If you go back to episode 1, we took his original vocals. And we took this song and we split the song up with the Logic stem splitter. You can see it here, right up the top. That's the original. Here's the stems. Let's look at the stems here. There they are. So they're muted at the moment. Let's solo the stems. Solo. So they sound like dog shit because they've had the vocals taken out, and so that's why the guitars kind of have got this warble. And then I went in and cleaned up all of the artifacts as much as I could do from the vocals, and then.
Supposed to be a different day, was all the lyrics sound.
And then added in my own voice underneath, split kind of partly left and right, just to fill it out and give it some body.
Supposed to be a different day, once all of the lyrics sound the same. One agenda, but enough for everyone else thinks it's a bore. Who let the clowns on parade try to fool us with the grand masquerade? Try to play their grand charade whilst they try to steal our fate. Masquerade. Try to play their grand charade whilst they try to steal our fate. Now is our time to break the cycle of the same old lies. Groundhog Day and repetition radio, I don't know what to do. Same agenda, the same old line, from the same old song at the same old time. Groundhog Day and repetition radio, I gotta break the line. So I'll stand on my own and sing something from my own mind. Together we are one, an explosion to your white lies. The elite think they have what is the moment, their white lies.
So you can hear there's that little moo in there again, which is unfortunately what happens when you chop, when you do this sound, splitting stems. So we're going to go in and try and remove this. We're just going to go in here, do a split. I want to get rid of as many of these as possible. It just neatens it up. There we go.
Explosion to your white light. The elite think they have what is the moment, their control died. They've lost their power to doubt on the street. Now they see the anger from everyone they meet.
I love this bit here where I added some growls just here.
They think they have what is the moment, their control died. They've lost their power to doubt on the street. Now they see the anger from everyone they meet. Now it's on
Thank you, Sid.
to break the cycle of the same old lies. Round up, day and repetition radio. Don't know what to do. Same agenda, the same old line. Run the same old song and the same.
Those backing vocals are just a little bit too loud, in my opinion. I don't want them to hog the spotlight.
Now it's our time to break
The cycle of the same old lies. Groundhog Day and repetition radio. I don't
know what to do. Same agenda, the same old line.
That's
Run
better.
the same old song at the same old time. Groundhog Day and repetition radio. I gotta break the line. So I stand on my own and sing something from my own mind. Turn up the lyrics to change the day.
All right, let's work on this bit.
The pathogen's now in flames.
Exciting times now lie ahead. Finally, the clown's masquerade is dead. The old guard has been replaced. Getting rid of wrong and better hate. Media don't know where to turn. The rhetoric is taking a downturn. Changing the agenda for ourselves. After years of
I'm going to chop this bit. So this is the beauty of being able to mess around with somebody else's lyrics. If they're a little bit out of time, I can fix up them now. So I think he's a little bit like, feels like it's a little bit out of time, but I can just bring that up and then we'll be better here. Much better.
changing the agenda for ourselves. After years of the elite caring for themselves. Now we've broken the cycle of lies. We can get on living our own downturn. Changing the agenda for ourselves. After years of the elite caring for themselves. Now we're in the cycle of lies.
Thank you, Susie, for coming over. For those of you who don't know, not last night, the night before here in Australia, I went on a channel called Rachel's Ghost and was interviewed over there. It's a vinyl collection, a vinyl a community where they collect vinyl albums. And I went on there for about 2.5 hours. It was a pretty wild ride. Rachel has a pretty wild channel over there. It was good fun. And so a whole lot of new people joined the channel from there. So I'm very grateful for that.
Don't know where to turn. The rhetoric is taking a downturn. Changing the agenda for ourselves. After years of the elite caring for themselves. Now we've broken the cycle of lies. We can get on living our own lives. Now it's our time to fight. We change the outlook and change our life.
So you can hear there the end. That end is not right, but I will go in here. Now, I probably won't do it today here on the show live because I'm going to have to match the guitar tone, but I'm going to plug in the guitar for a little bit and just dick around here with kind of solo kind of stuff. We got the 7-string guitar here, so let's go in and we'll copy. Let's just get rid of that. We've got a bass track here. Let's see. So I don't know if you know, Sith, I got a new bass, 5-string bass. Listen to this thing. Listen to this 5-string bass. It's so good. I got an Ibanez 5-string bass. It's mint. We'll duplicate this track. Drop this down here. We'll change the panning because it's set to pan right, I think. Bring that up the guts. Listen to that bass, chunky. I haven't even put any effects on this bass yet either. Okay, let's unsolo that. Awesome. Yeah. Make sure we're in tune, of course, because you got to make sure you're in tune. Love tuning the 7-string. They're so temperamental. Sweet. That'll do, I think. Okay.
Supposed to be a different day. Was all the lyrics sound the same? One agenda, what's in a form? Everyone else thinks it's a bore.
Okay. Let's have a listen just to the original for a second here. Because I don't know, let's have a listen to what he's doing. What's going on? I've got to hit play, don't I?
Supposed to be a different day. Was all the lyrics sound the same? One agenda, bolted up for everyone else thinks it's a gore. Villains, clowns on parade, try to fool us with their grand masquerade.
So he's going. That's what he's playing under there, I think. Kinda. It's
Supposed to be a different day. Was all the lyrics sound the same? One agenda, bolted up for everyone else thinks it's a gore. Villains, clowns on parade, try to fool us with their grand masquerade. Try to play their grand charade, mostly try to steal our fate. Now it's our time to break the cycle.
right. So we can put like a little bit of reverb in there. Let's do that. Let's throw in, what have we got? 10 minutes time before I'm out of here. Thomas Christ is coming up next, folks. I'm going to dump you over there as soon as we're over here. And you'll get a bit of Thomas Christ. He'll be playing your most rockin' music for the next 35 hours straight. That's a joke. I should give it. We'll throw in some Black Hole. I'm seriously going to ask Ketriani to put something on here. I think it'd be rad if he...
Supposed to be a different day. Was all the lyrics sound the same? One agenda, multiple forms. Everyone else thinks it's a bore. Religious clowns on parade, trying to fool us with the grammar charade. Trying to play their grand charades, mostly trying to seal our fate. Now it's up.
Just that reverb. That's wild. That reverb is a bit too much. Yeah, I'll do a bend like that. Nice. Let's do that. So, hit record.
Supposed to be a different day. Was all the lyrics sound the same? One agenda, multiple forms. Everyone else thinks it's a bore. Religious clowns on parade, trying to fool us with the grammar charade. Trying to play their grand charades, mostly trying to seal our fate. Now it's our time.
I'll try that again. I muffed it a little bit, but that's kind of the thing I'm looking for. I want to keep it as true to the original as I possibly can.
It's a bore. Religious clowns on parade, trying to fool us with the grammar charade. Trying to play their grand charades, mostly trying to
Yeah, put in a harmonic in there, should I? Yeah, fucking harmonics, motherfucker. That's a bit wanky.
lyrics sound the same. One agenda, multiple forms. Everyone else thinks it's a bore. Religious clowns on parade, trying to fool us with the grammar charade. Trying to play their grand
Jeez, get it right, Jade, dickhead.
multiple forms. Everyone else thinks it's a bore. Religious clowns on parade, trying to fool us with the grammar charade. Trying to play their grand charades, mostly trying to seal our fate. Now it's our time.
All right, that'll do for that. Now we'll go and do the other bit, shall we?
The only thing they have wants is the moment their control died. They've lost their power to doubt.
So that's where we're coming in there. I do play the piano. Hit the tether there and there. All right, so it is. I got to find the vocal. It looks like it's coming in here.
Bye. Together we are one. An explosion to your white light. The only thing they have wants is the moment their control died. They've lost their power to down on the street. Now they see the end of everyone they meet. Now it's
Okay. We got 7 minutes left kind of thing. Let's try and blend that in. That doesn't have to be that loud, you know. That's very loud in the mix there.
religious clowns on parade, trying to fool us with the grammar charade. Trying to play their grand charades, mostly trying to seal our
So I'm just going to go in here and we're going to loop this just for a second. This will be the last thing we do for today. I just want to loop it just so I can throw some EQ on it, hear it over and over again. Let's add an EQ. Not too bad, not too bad. But I will reach out to the Hetriani this week and send him and see if he'll get in on it and help us out. I think that'd be a nice little touch. All right, this is going to be the end for today. Tomorrow, folks, remember we got Michael coming on the show, Michael Thompson. It's going to be a barrel of fun, so hopefully you can come and join me. The usual stuff, there's going to be a pre-record review for what is it called? Melavox, is that what it's called? From 4 Pockets. There'll be a couple more pre-recorded videos happening in the next couple of days. Then I'll have Saturday off, which is Friday for you. And then we'll be back here, I think, this week for the opening hour. I think, if I'm correct, will be a thrash metal thing. I'm finally going to do it. I think my voice is okay to finally do this thrash metal opening hour. I'm going to sing some Slayer, some Carcass. Here it is. There's the thumbnail. So we're going to do a thrash metal special. Exodus, Sepultura, Megadeth, Metallica, Slayer, all of it. I'm going to throw it all at you. Let's play this to get out of here and run through this one more time. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. If you want to leave a super chat or super sticker or anything like that, become a Patreon, you can do so. If not, let's Oge. Let's play this. So we'll be back next week to take a look at this and finish it up. Let's go. Oh, no, Forrester the Wolf was waiting for that show. This is where we're at with Repetition Radio. Do the things that make you happy, folks. Mistakes make you better, and we'll all rise together. Remember, stay awake. Let's Oge.
Supposed to be a different day. Was all the